Hello, hi, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's get back into this. We are on day 4, module 4. So welcome back. And by now in this process, you should have your niche picked out. You should have your high ticket offer that you're going to be focusing on picked out, whether that's mentoring or copywriting or a workshop or seminar or some club or VIP club or some home study course or whatever it is that you decide you're going to focus on as your high ticket offer. And by now, you should have picked 20 or so experts in that niche market that you selected and researched to see each one of those experts what their high ticket offers are, if they have any at all. And so if they have any, great. If they don't, then maybe you need some different experts, or they become prospects for you to help create a high ticket offer, because they're certainly missing out, and you'd be shocked at how many actually don't have high ticket offers. Cool. So by now you should have that, and then you should also be focusing on creating your campaign that surrounds your high ticket offer that you selected. So your campaign of a bunch of stuff. So you should have, like in your campaign, you should have an idea of a squeeze page to create, or have already created a squeeze page that gives something valuable away to people to get them to opt into your list, to enter their name and email to opt into your list. All right. So need that. And then, maybe a free report or something that you give away to those people to opt in. Inside that report would be advertisements for your high ticket offer. Maybe by now you've already started reaching out to some of those people, those 20 or so people that have high ticket offers to strike a joint venture deal with. We'll talk about that a little bit more later on, but you're going to reach out to them to figure out a way to strike a deal with them. Okay. Additionally, you want to, you really want to focus on your all the stuff that you're going to do. The good tips that you're going to give away inside the free report, or inside the free videos, or inside the free audios. You mentioned your website that has this high ticket offer. So you also pitch your high ticket offer inside all of the free stuff, all of the stuff that surrounds your high ticket offer. And you want to pre-frame these visitors and customers and subscribers and prospects, pre-frame them like we talked about in the last module, to pre-frame them to want or need your high ticket offer before they ever even see the page or the video or the sales page that pitches your high ticket offer. So, like, for example, if it's mentoring is your high ticket offer, and you have a squeeze page that gives away a free report, inside that free report you should be pre-framing them that they need mentoring. So then when they click the link to go to your mentoring offer, you've already kind of warmed them up to the idea. Now they click the link, now they're much, much more likely to buy. So that's called pre-framing, which is very powerful in marketing, direct response marketing. And so many marketers out there, most marketers out there, for one, they don't do it, but for two, they don't even have any concept that even exists. So just that alone is worth the price of admission that you've gotten into this course, because pre-framing people severely increases your conversions. It can make you a ton of money. So by saying that whatever you paid for this course, that secret covers it, is because it's going to increase your conversion so much that you're going to make so much more money that whatever you paid for this course, it will be a multiplier of like 10 to 100 to 1,000 times more money you'll make by doing the pre-framing technique, especially when it comes to high ticket offers. So if you're promoting like mentoring, for example, you pre-frame those people, they'll be more likely to buy your mentoring. If you're selling copywriting services, you pre-frame them and they'll be more likely to buy the copywriting services. If you're selling web design, then you pre-frame them, they'll be more likely to buy the web design. Does that make sense? Again, you talk about web design and how much that will increase conversions and how powerful that is for your image and your branding and all that. Now they're much more likely to buy your web design services. Okay, so you pre-frame them before they get there. Okay, good. So at this point, really your plan should be a sales funnel. You should be focusing on creating the sales funnel and creating an entire campaign of stuff around your sales funnel. So posting on Facebook, posting on Twitter, creating YouTube videos, blogs, forum signatures, advertisements, creating little cheap reports or free videos and audios and webinars and teleseminars, all that stuff. That all funnels people to your pitch and your pitch for your main high-ticket offer. So you pitch them on going to that page. So you get as many eyeballs viewing that high-ticket offer as possible, but pre-framed before they get to that high-ticket offer. So think of all of this stuff out there, the YouTube, Facebook pages, blogs, forum, teleseminars, webinars. Think of all that stuff as like little soldiers that are out there bringing people back to the king. And that king is your main expensive offer. So they're out there grabbing people and bringing them to your expensive offer. And then those people, some of them are going to buy and some of them are not. But even those that don't buy are still being branded to you in a much better fashion. You're positioning yourself a lot better, which we're going to talk about in the next module. So now, the one thing to just keep in mind is that this can happen very, very fast. Okay, whenever you start focusing on selling high-ticket offers, people take notice because there's a percentage of your marketplace, that's what they want. They believe that the answers to their problems is to spend more money. And that they spend more money, invest much, much more money, they'll get the true secrets, the true answers, and the true pathway to success. And guess what? Sometimes they're right. Okay? Sometimes they're right. Sometimes the true answers are saved for those people who are more serious. I mean, I've run into this all the time. You know, when someone buys something cheap from me, it's not like I'm going to give them the whole world as far as all the secrets that I've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars myself into learning and finding. No way. And most of the marketing buddies that teach this stuff that I know don't do that either. They reserve that stuff for the people who invest a bunch of money, because those people are not likely to go out and share it and kill the techniques or kill the resources or kill any of that stuff. This is what everyone does. So they're right in a sense that the high ticket offers is what makes the difference. Unfortunately, it's just true. It's not me that's made up that rule. It's just kind of the way that it works. Now, sometimes you can find all the solutions in cheap products, but not all the time. And it's a mindset thing, too. By investing in high-ticket stuff, it's kind of a situation where your customers that buy something that's expensive from you, they feel like they put more skin in the game, so they're much more likely to follow through and do whatever is needed to be done to succeed. It's kind of like backing yourself up against the wall. It's like, you know, when I was in high school, I got a car, and it was just given to me, and it was a nice car, but I didn't really take care of that car. I mean, I didn't change the oil and ended up cracking the head in the engine, and so it didn't work anymore and blew out the engine, and it was done. I mean, I just didn't take care of that car at all. But then, you know, a couple of years later when I was in college, I got my own car myself. I put some money down that I had saved and bought a car, and I bought a truck. Actually, it was a little truck. That truck was my first vehicle that I purchased. You think I took care of that thing? Absolutely. I mean, there was no food or drink allowed in my truck. I washed that thing all the time, took really good care, changed the oil and all that stuff. You know, kept the tires fresh and new, rotated, changed the brake pads. I mean, it was just well taken care of because I had skin in the game. I saved money and I put my hard-earned money into that truck. Well, it's the same thing with a lot of stuff online too. So you just think about it. I mean, just look at it and think about it. What do you think is more valuable? Something that costs $7 or something that costs $2,500? What do you think is more valuable? A little 5-page ebook that you buy, or working with $1 million marketer one-on-one, face-to-face, or not face-to-face, but voice-to-voice over Skype or phone? I mean, of course, most people are going to look at the $1 million marketer as much, much more valuable than the little cheap report. It commands a higher price tag. So people are willing to pay that because it's a shortcut. It's help. It's point-blank help. You see what I mean? So the customers out there, the prospects out there, they certainly see this as a viable opportunity for them. So if you started providing high-ticket offers to your marketplace, to your subscribers, to your customers, you will start changing your life. They will start to notice everything. All your products will sell better, which we'll talk about in the next module. So it's good to do this no matter what, even if no one ever buys your high-ticket offer. Okay, so I'm kind of jumping the gun, but this can happen very fast, is my point. I mean, you could start doing this, and by this week, land a couple of people that fork over $1,000 or $2,500. So even if you're brand new, you're not selling you, you're selling someone else, using their credentials and their authority and their celebrity and their proof factors and their history and their results and their success and their achievements and their TV appearances and their radio appearances and their guru-ness and their speaking on stage stuff. You take them and you market them, it's easy. You're just brokering them. It's like guru arbitrage. It's a great way to make money very, very fast, okay? So this can happen very, very quickly. Okay, so keep in mind, all you really need to make this work for you, in my opinion, is a squeeze page and a high-ticket offer to get started. So you could go take those 20 people and find a high-ticket offer very quickly, and anyone that's dedicated and committed to do this can create a squeeze page. I mean, come on. They give something valuable away for free. And then after that, you go out and you get the traffic. You go out and you get all the people and the eyeballs. So we're going to talk about traffic too. We already have. We'll talk about it a little bit more, or a lot more, and dive into it, which will really make a big difference for you. That's coming up too. But that's it. I mean, you can really get started very quickly if you have the squeeze page and you have a high-ticket offer. So that's it. You can drive traffic to your squeeze page and grab the leads and then pass those leads on to your high-ticket offer. And the reason why I say squeeze page, and the reason why I'm saying don't, because you might be thinking, well, why don't you just drive traffic straight to the high-ticket offer and bypass the squeeze page? No, you don't want to do that, because then you're not capturing any leads. You want to capture the leads so you can continue to market to them over and over again, which we're going to talk about right now. So you capture them onto your list. It's very important. Okay, and once you have these people captured onto your autoresponder list, then from there, you just continue to market to them over and over and over again. And at this point, the entire sky opens up for you as the sky's the limit, because you can come at them in so many different angles. Okay, so like angle one, let's talk about this. Let's kind of get into this. This is important. So angle one would be like hit them over the head and tell them that they need to go buy this mentoring program, for example, your high-ticket offer, or your copywriting product, or your web design service, whatever it is high-ticket. So you hit them over the head. You're like, hey, this is a great opportunity for you if you're serious about making money, or if you're whatever niche you're in, if you're serious about losing weight, if you're serious about improving yourself, if you're serious about becoming a better golfer, if you're serious, then you need this. It'll change your life. I absolutely recommend it 150%. You need to get it now, right now. Go, 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 go. Click this link. Buy it now. There's a 100% money back guarantee, or they're running a special, or we'll talk about a formula of conversions later. But you close them, knock them over the head, tell them to buy, tell them what it is, tell them why it's so valuable, and tell them to go buy. That's what we knock them over the head sells. So that's angle one. And then you can use all the psychological triggers, which we'll talk about in a minute too, to sell them on urgency, scarcity, social proof, proof factors, to get them to buy right now. So that's one angle. And then the second week, let's say you do that for the whole first week. You just keep hitting them over the head. Then the second week, you give them some free content, maybe some free videos and all that, right? Or let's just say the second week you hit them up with a second angle, which would be like a free ebook that teaches them how to do blank. Here's a free ebook that teaches you how to do yoga to lose weight, whatever niche you're in. Go download it over here. They download the free book, but inside the free book, you're giving them some tips and some advice and information, which, by the way, you can do very easily. Just go to eZionArticles.com, type in yoga or weight loss or whatever your niche is, and there's about 100 billion articles there. You just read through those, and you're like, aha, here's a good tip. Let me talk about this. It's just jogs your ideas, it just kind of provokes some ideas, and you can write it in your own words. You don't have to even use their articles, but there's a lot of good tips and tidbits of information there at eZionArticles.com to get you rolling. So you create this little cheap report that's free. I mean, not cheap, it's free. And you tell them to go, download it. It's got some free tips in there that you swiped from eZionArticles.com. But you're also indirectly telling them that they need your high-ticket offer. By the way, you should get my mentoring program. It's awesome. It's going to change your life. Go get it here. So, okay, it could be in your report, it could be in the footer of every single page of your free report. So, with a Word document, you could insert a footer that's on the very bottom of every page. That little footer can have a little pitch and then a link to your high ticket offer. And it's there on every page, looking them right in the face. and it's their idea to click the link and go check it out. Okay, it could be subtly mentioning it a couple of times in the report with a link to the buy now page of your high ticket offer. So that's the second angle. You do that in the week 2. And then in week 3, you come back with another angle. Week 3, third angle. The third angle that you go for is like, let's say you do a webinar, for example. So the third week, you pitch your whole list on going on this live call that you're doing Thursday night. And they come and they show up on the live call, and you teach them blank. Whatever niche you're in, how to lose weight, how to make money, how to use press releases to get traffic, how to do this, how to do that. So some kind of topic, you teach them on that webinar, and then on that webinar, you give them, great actionable content, and then pitch them on a special 24-hour deal to get your high ticket offer, right then and there, like a limited time special offer. This is only going to be available for 24 hours. That's angle 3. So now you're in the 4th week, and you're hitting them again. So maybe on that week, you don't pitch your high ticket offer at all. You just kind of rest. You give them some free content, brand yourself, do some cool stuff. Don't sell anything maybe. Or you can sell other stuff that has nothing to do with your high ticket offer. Maybe reinvigorate your list by selling them something cheap. Then week 5, you come back and you hit them with the 4th or 5th angle, right? You create a special 3-day course or a 7-day mini course or some kind of course where for 3 days or 5 days or whatever, you're going to send them a bunch of videos that you create on how to do blank, whatever your niche is, how to, make traffic, get traffic with pay-per-click, how to convert, how to create squeeze pages, whatever niche you're in, how to putt, if you're a golfer, how to, I don't know, anything. At the end of each video that you send out to them during these 3-day video course, on the same page of your video that they can watch the video, you have a banner or ad or something for your high ticket offer. Now it's their idea to click the banner. So you're kind of subtly, indirectly taking your high ticket offer and putting it in front of their face again, just in a different angle. Week 6, you come and hit them with another angle. The 6th angle or 7th angle, wherever we're at. On that week, you have a special chat session, let's say, for them, where they can come ask you anything, Q&A session on some sizzle topic. Hey, come show up in this special chat we're doing. We'll call it happy hour. Come show up, bring your favorite drink. It's all going to be online, so it's like an online virtual happy hour, and we're going to discuss traffic, how to get traffic to your website. And so show up, bring your questions, I'll answer them. They show up, and guess what? Maybe by this point you already have some high ticket offer customers that are in that group, and they start saying nice things about it. But you could subtly drop or plug or pitch to your chat your high ticket offer, and those other people can act as social proof for you. And yet again, you pitch your high ticket offer. The next week's other angles. You take one of your high ticket offer customers, you profile them, case study them, and mention how great they're doing, social proof, and then link to the mentoring program again. Now, by this point, geez, you should be doing great at this point. You should have plenty of customers, and this whole high ticket promotion should be part of you by now. It should be ingrained into you by the 8th week, and you should be making a really good income by that time. You should have this all dialed in by then, and you'll have this down like the back of your hand, and you'll know how to provoke sales of your high ticket offer by just doing any one of a number of things. So at this point, you'll just mention your high ticket offer, promote it, and then creatively come up with some other new angles and stuff, and just continue to do that. And then you could bring some of your old angles back to the forefront again. So on week 15, do another chat, or week 15, do another webinar. Week 15, create another free ebook, and just kind of redo that. Now, here's the key, and you might be thinking, well, if they didn't buy week 1, why are you badgering them and bombarding them with the same offer? Because just because someone didn't buy the first week does not mean that they won't buy the 8th week. Not at all. People change. Their attitudes change. Their circumstances change. Their income changes. Everything changes all the time. Maybe they were in a bad mood that week. Maybe they were sick with the flu. Maybe they were out of town. Maybe they had a hectic week that week at work. Maybe their internet got disconnected that week. Maybe they, had 8 feet of snow outside their front door. Maybe there was a drought or a hurricane and tornadoes, or they went they had their family over visiting, and there could be any one of a billion different things. So maybe the first week, one prospect was scared of losing his job, so he didn't want to spend any money, and now now by the 8th week had gotten a promotion and has much, much more money, including a bonus and a tax refund, and is willing to invest more money in your high-ticket offers. So just because Joe Smith didn't buy the first week doesn't mean Joe Smith won't buy the 8th week or the 15th week or the 20th week. People change, and the more you're in front of them, top of mind awareness, the more chances you have to sell a high ticket offer. I mean, to this day, I have people that have been on my list for 5 or 6, 7 years, and I'll promote a high ticket offer, and they'll be like, I've seen you do this over the years, and I just kind of never was ready for it, but I'm ready for it now, and I'm very interested. I mean, those kinds of things always happen. Okay, so let's talk about conversions next. And let's talk about how to convert these prospects into paying you big money. That's going to be fun. We'll talk about that on the next module. See you then.